This process is way more intense than you think. An old alloy, the sand is rammed down hard around the pattern, locking in every curve of the interface. Next, we fill the drag, the bottom half of the mold frame, with more sand. It's compacted firmly to create a solid base. The packed pattern is flipped into the drag and parting powder is applied. This prevents the mold halves from sticking together later. It's packed tightly with green sand, a special foundry mix that captures every fine detail of the shape. If you like this kind of content, make sure to like and subscribe. Which process should we show next? Let us know in the comments. Now the cope, the top section, is placed over it. It's filled with sand and rammed tight, just like the bottom half. Excess sand is scraped off the top to make the surface perfectly level. Now comes a careful step, the mold is opened, and the pattern is removed piece by piece. What's left is a perfect negative cavity of the wheel. The cope is set back onto the drag, sealing the mold. At this point, it's ready for molten metal. Molten aluminum alloy is poured manually into the mold through the sprue. The flow has to stay steady to avoid air pockets or weak spots. Once it cools and solidifies, the sand mold is broken apart. This is called shakeout, revealing the rough cast wheel. The casting is mounted on a CNC lathe. The first cuts true up the outer barrel, making it perfectly round. The inner lip where the tire sits is machined precisely so the tire seals properly. The lathe continues removing excess material, shaping the wheel to its final profile with controlled, steady cuts. In many regions, including Pakistan, this entire casting and machining process is done using a mix of manual setups and basic CNC, yet it still produces reliable, road-ready wheels. An angle grinder is used to smooth out tight areas, blend edges, and remove any leftover casting flash. Where lug holes are drilled precisely along the bolt circles, a full coat of black paint is applied, then baked to harden the finish and protect against corrosion. It goes back on the lathe one last time for a finished cut, giving the surface that clean, polished look. And just like that, from sand mold to precision machining, a complete alloy wheel is ready to hit the road.